All right. In my last video, I discussed how I was able to employ the 7 seconds or more defense to avoid knocking out some fool who was jamming me up at the car wash on some BS. And what's been just as critical as the 7 seconds or more defense in helping me manage negativity and regulate my emotions has been, there are a variety of names for it. One is activate the heart space, open up our heart space. My woo-woo friends would call it activating our heart chakra. The terminology doesn't really matter. What's important is how to do it. This is a practice I do typically at the beginning of the day, not necessarily the first thing I do when I get up, but certainly before I have to go face the unwashed masses. It makes sure I get my mind, body, spirit, and soul right. And this is a practice that helps me get in the right frame of mind. Here's what you do. You first pay attention to your heart. Just pay close attention to your chest space and anchor what I call your center of physical consciousness right in your chest area. And then lightly tap it with your fingertips. I do it for about 10 seconds, but you do however long you want to. And after, you might feel a little tingling in that area when you're paying attention to it and lightly tapping it. Once you feel a little tingle, then we are going to take a series of 4 deep breaths. This is very simple breath work. We will inhale through our nose and simultaneously envision yourself inhaling through your chest. So envision like the Tony Stark Iron Man arc reactor right in the center of your chest, and imagine inhaling through your nose and through the Tony Stark arc reactor. And we're going to inhale through our chest and inhale all the way back to our spine, slowly take about 4 seconds on the inhale, hold for a moment at the top, and then slowly exhale through the nose or mouth. It doesn't really matter. I prefer the mouth, but nose is fine. And also exhale through that chest area, nice and slowly. Still envisioning that Tony Stark arc reactor. So we will do a sample breath right now as we navigate some traffic here. So inhale all the way back to our spine, and then exhale. Do that for 4 rounds, and I find that when I start my day off with that simple breath work, I'm just a mellower human. I'm more empathetic, more compassionate, and more loving. And it's easier to relate to folk and adversity and conflict instead of reacting to it. So, heart space, activation, what have you got to lose? Give it a go. Thank y'all so much for being open to trying some of these practices out, and I hope you find them helpful. Stay gold.